Hey, we're headed towards Easter. Yeah, it's going to be a big Sunday where we celebrate Jesus' victory over death and we celebrate his resurrection, and it's going to be a time of great joy. But before we get there, we need to analyze some of the characters that brought us to this point. Jesus had to be crucified before he could be resurrected. And one of the characters in the Gospel of Luke is a man by the name of Pontius Pilate. Liberal theologians thought Pontius Pilate was just a mythical figure that was made up to fill a fictional role in the Gospel of Luke until 1969, when they discovered a large piece of limestone in Caesarea Maritima, and there's Pontius Pilate's name carved into stone. He was not mythical, he was a real person. And the interesting part to me about Pontius Pilate, in his two meetings with Jesus, before he condemns him, he pronounces him innocent. Four times in the Gospel of Luke, he says, "I find no fault in this man. He is innocent." And the religious authorities in Israel say, "Crucify him, give us Barabbas, crucify Jesus." And finally, Pontius Pilate condemns Jesus to the cross and begins the process of execution. And it makes me wonder, where I face peer pressure. Pontius Pilate faced peer pressure and he gave into it. Negative peer pressure, not something positive. Sometimes peer pressure is positive, but not in this case. And he gave into the peer pressure and he crucified the Son of God. What a horrible thing to have on your resume. And I wonder where I face peer pressure, where I face people trying to push me in directions that I really shouldn't go, and the Bible makes clear I shouldn't be going. And so why don't you ask yourself this Easter week, do I face peer pressure, and do I depend on the power of the Holy Spirit in my life to walk with God through those situations? I hope you do. God bless you. Have a wonderful Easter.